Welcome back everybody to LIZZ Game! Today we are playing What Remains of Edith Finch. I've played this game already roughly 2 years ago during a 30-hour subathon. It was quite a busy time and I did not really have too much focus for the game, obviously subathon and stuff. I always wanted to replay this for YouTube, for you guys, so here we are. Let me just quickly read you the description online about this game, so you know what awaits you. What Remains of Edith Finch is a collection of strange tales about a family in Washington state. As Edith, you'll explore the colossal Finch house, searching for stories as she explores her family history and tries to figure out why she's the last one in her family left alive. Okay, it triggered me a little bit that the game already started, but yeah, that's about it. I don't remember too much, and I would really like to revisit this game so I know exactly what happened, so I can explore thoroughly and everything, so let's go. This is so beautiful here. So we're on a ferry and we're going somewhere. Let's go. Edith Finch, journal.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
It looks like the burrow from the Weasleys. Oh, we slow.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Missing. If you have information about Milton, call the Orcas Island Police Department. Date missing, October 23rd, 2003, I guess? Date of birth, 1992. Aw, she's 11 years old. Last seen, Orca Island. Age of disappearance, 11. Oh. Weight, 57, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, this game looks beautiful. I like the style of this. Do I have a body? I have a body! Oh. And I'm pretty certain I'm pregante. I have a bump. I'm pretty certain I'm expecting a baby. So, okay. So let's waddle towards this house.
I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Probably because this thing is gonna go collapse. Look at it. It looks like somebody just stacked random little houses on top of each other. Aww. Is this a replica of that? Orca Island Gazette.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago. Marked urgent. Open immediately.
7 years ago. Ooh, I like how the letters are just disappearing. Am I taking any of these? No? Okay.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
So, the entire family just died, eh? That is so nice. Everybody's dead? Did I read this correctly in the beginning?
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Obviously it worked. The Finches. This way or this way? I'm gonna go down here and see if I can explore a little bit down there. Who knows? Oh god, I don't like the froggy sounds already. Oh god. No. Oh, I can't go into the water area, okay. Can really go quite off-road. Nice. There's stuff swimming in the water. Oh, it's more about Milton, I guess. Okay. I really like to look into every nook and cranny when I'm exploring a game. Sorry for that. Okay, when I'm...
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Interesting. A house telling a story. I want to sprint, you know, because I feel so slow, but it's just like the zoom button. It doesn't do much else, I think.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. as if they're about to say something but never do.
I mean, they say a lot of ribbit, ribbit. Okay, all the buttons just zoom. Nothing is sprinting. Yep, even that. Okay. So instead of going up there, I went down here now. Oh, wait. Oh, it looks like this... Wait, is that deer? I think there's a deer. Oh, yeah. No, it's a... Yeah. There's a stag. Hi. Are you gonna run away? Oh, yep. So I guess I just took the scenic route through the woods instead of sticking to the road. Oh well. There's our crooked house. Damn, it is really weird. That is a very unique house, isn't it? Shit, it's dark in here. Okay.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Covered in green, I like that. I'm probably supposed to go directly to the front door and use the key, but what the hell?
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Maybe it wasn't a joke. Maybe it's the truth. Who knows? Okay, we have a garage.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Really?
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
Hang on a second.
I was afraid of the house.
We're 17? Girl? Oh, wind chimes. Stop it with the stupid chime! Ratatoskr from God of War Ragnarok. Sorry. Now, is this gonna open the door? Okay.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I didn't see that coming. Maybe I wasn't supposed to use the front door after all.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Okay, good to know. maybe I was supposed to try with the front door and then realize, yeah, you can't use the front door, and then, you know, find an alternative route, but I instantly went for the alternative route. Oh man. Maybe I've locked myself out of content, maybe I haven't. Well, it's a very unique playthrough.
For the first time in years,
Yes.
I felt like I was home.
Isn't it just what happens? This is the first time we are home in years. Okay, this looks like it has eyes with blue eyelashes and I'm uncomfortable
But
with this.
instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Dawn, Edie, and Lewis. And loving memories. Memory, Lewis Finch. Okay. So Lewis... Is that the kid there? Aw. Northwest Chef. Wow, this is a very filled house. Like, there's so much stuff lying around.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Nice. I like Chinese.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Aw. I also had a cat called Molly. Aw, she was the cutest. The absolute sweetest cat ever. She was super shy, but once you had her trust, she was so cuddly. And oh my god, this is a lot of cans of fish. And they're all unopened. And nobody has been here in years, right? Oh boy. I don't know where I should go
The table was
first.
still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Okay, what happened? You got me curious there, Edith. I love how this wheelchair has a name tag. In case one of the people living in this house forgot whose wheelchair this is. Very unlikely. Yo.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Guess the great-grandmother wasn't really fond of that idea. Wait a minute, what's this? Please tell me this is red. Oh yeah, there's the bottle, okay. I was like, please let this be red wine. I love orcas. They're my top 3 animals. I love wolves, ravens, and orcas. Yep. Yep. Random
Nothing
facts.
in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Yes. I mean, I like the library part here. I would spend so much time sitting here, reading a book, and every now and again when I'm thinking about a section, I would look out here and enjoy the view. I dig this room. Look at this. That's amazing. I would love that. Okay. Barbara. Oh, I have to turn it. Sorry.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Oh. Is the key maybe for this? I like the melody. It's beautiful. This is going back to the kitchen. Alright. I don't think we want to go to the kitchen right now. Again. It looks like marshmallows for a second.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
So he's just missing, yeah? Okay, this door is not to be opened.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Okay, something must have happened in the last night. I don't know what it... Oh my god, what the heck? I don't know if I want to open this door, and I don't know if I want to go in there. Baby. One of these stair thingy, chair thingies. I don't know how they're called in English. It wants me to open this with a key that I got, but nosy that I am, I'm gonna go upstairs first if I can.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Why?
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay. Peepholes. Yo, what is this?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
I can
I
see
think
why.
my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Why? This is great. I would have loved this room as a kid. The Finches. Cool. The paintings on the wall. They're amazing. I like that.
Louis
What's
told
this?
me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh wait, maybe I'm just gonna try if I can open any of the rooms. This looks like it could work. And it does! How convenient.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
We're going in. Little teapot.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Yep. I mean, especially since he signed his work. Right?
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh. Oh, a very cozy room.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
It's a mask, and then there's like little noses. I like that the island is called Orca Island. I dig that.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Wait, Molly's room. Molly's room? So this... Molly. The cat? The cat had its own room?
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
The cat... Sorry, the cat had its own room. Okay. When you have too many rooms.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Aww. A shark plushie, that's cute.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
Molly.
Before my mom
Wait,
sealed the doors.
that is not a cat, that's a kid. Now I'm confused. Was Molly a cat or not? So confused. Molly Finch!
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
How dare you,
I
Mom?
woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh no, not the Halloween candy. Who ate it? The gerbil food?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
She must have been very hungry. Alright, please tell me I'm not gonna eat the fish. Can I leave my room?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Okay. Who locks their kids into their bedroom, though? Please don't eat the fish. Please don't eat the fish. I thought about it.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Thank God. Lucky you, Christopher. Oh my God, she wanted to eat the fish. Molly... Okay. Weird. Weird. Like, ooh, weird. Oh God, I'm so tiny, look at that.
I kept eating and eating.
Even the toothpaste? What?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh God. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Am I done eating
Then
things?
I heard chirping outside my window.
Please don't eat the bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Oh, you were pretty.
I reached out for her.
Okay.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
I'm a kitty! Guys, I'm a kitty cat. I'm purring. Do you hear that? I'm a kitty! I love that. Also, there's a bit of frost. I like that. Wow! Okay. Oi!
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Can I fall to my death? I'd rather not. Can I?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Hello, I'm your cat. I think she ate too much stuff that was actually maybe a bit, you know, poisonous. And now she's tripping hard. Come here, birdie. I'm gonna
I
eat you.
jumped and I almost got her.
Oh, angry cat. Angry cat noises. Oh, what? That was a pathetic jump. Why can you not? Okay, the cat refuses to jump up there. The hell?
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Aw, the mama bird.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I'm flying! I'm flying, guys!
Rabbits.
Rabbits! Oh, I'm gonna get you! Oh, I'm sorry.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Well, you're a bird.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Bigger. Bigger than a rabbit. You're an owl. Something bigger than a rabbit? A whole rabbit? I mean, holy cannelloni.
A mama rabbit.
Oh, a big rabbit. Okay. Oh god, I feel bad.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
On the what the? What? Oh, ow, 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 ow! I'm in the. Ow. Am I gonna die here? I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what to. Oh, I don't know if this is intended to be like that. Okay, okay. I can't move. Is this supposed to be like that? There you go. Just spam it a little bit. Come on, I got this. I got this. Come on, Sharky. Oh, we back on rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep rolling. This is the weirdest shit I've ever played. What the
I
heck?
rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Man, this is some crazy crap. Oh, what? Why am I going up? Come on. Oh. Okay, we can charge at things. Oh, it's a seal.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Did I get it? The perspective is a bit funky. There you are. Oh god, the controls, man. The controls. Oh boy. Looks like I didn't get it. Ooh. No. How do I? Oh man, no, I don't like that.
Flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh god, kid, what's wrong with you? Molly, what the heck? Oh my god. Oh god, the controls, mate. Oh god, gosh, guys, the controls are so funky right now. This is so weird. I lost it. I don't know where it went. There.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
Again?
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I'm a Cthulhu monster all of a sudden? Okay. This is weird. This
now
is...
I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh my god, am I gonna eat people now? What kind of monster are we, though? I don't like this. Oh, we're gonna eat this.
But I moved real quiet.
Okay.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
That's me with coffee. Okay. Do you think like a drunk person tastes like for some people those chocolate pralines filled with rum? Oh no no! I'm entangling myself in myself. There. Am I gonna eat the captain now? Guess that's a yes.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What am I gonna be now? Oh, we're still the disgusting tentacle monster.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
If I'm gonna eat feces now, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Don't make me eat poop, please. Please. I beg you. Oh my god, is this a toilet? It is a toilet! The fuck? Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh
I got
god.
closer and closer.
This is my room! Am I gonna eat myself? Well, that'd be funky as hell. Da-dum. Da-dum. Am I gonna eat her crayons?
All of my stomach started growling.
All of them?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Now, how did she die?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh, up there, that's me. Milton, Lewis, Dawn, Sanjay, Gus, Gregory, Kay, Sam, Kelvin, Barbara, Molly, Sven, Edie. Odin. Odin, I like that. Ingeborg. Sven and Odin. They sound very Nordic. There is a cat. Am I just gonna walk on this now? Okay. Okay. I hope I'm not gonna fall to my death.
Later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh, so she
I
had...
spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
So she did have a sister called Molly, or like a relative at least. I don't know if sister or not, but she did have a relative called Molly, and Molly died somehow. Then there was a cat also,
a new
Molly.
pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Mole man beneath the Finch house. What?
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Some photo award, some medal ceremony, home movies, random junk, Edith interview. Edith Jr. lake trip. Okay.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
72-year-old woman refused to evacuate because of a little forest fire. Edie won't go. So, Edie is actually Edith. Built in 1937. Sven Finch.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Oh.
She could have, but she didn't.
Hmm. Well, the first version sounds a bit more dramatic. Norway. Ah. So they are Nordic, or he was at least. Tragedy strikes Finch family. Dragon kills Finch. Little gnomes and everything. I'm not done exploring this house yet. Or like this room, rather.
Her room was like a museum.
The mysteries of death and thereafter. Mysteries of death and thereafter. Joining the great majority. Odin Finch. Lots of books. Edith, Milton, Lewis, Gregory, Gus, all the little fingers. Cute. 1880 to 1937.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
And the house. They just took their house with them from Norway. On a boat. Okay.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Well, okay.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
A little curse on the family. Sven and Edie. That's cute with the little hats on, the Finches. I can't open this, so I guess we do have to go the other way. This
Even
way.
in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Yeah, some people just have this youthfulness in their character. Oh my god, this is a lot of pink.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Pretty big. Very big. Way too big. I don't like this. This is too pink. Way too pink. Okay. Ah. So? Am I stepping on the toilet? Okay. Can I open... Oh, so I can open multiple locks with this key. Interesting. There's a secret in the bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
This is cool. It has a bit of a Resident Evil touch with all these little secrets and like things you have to click and touch and all of that.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
So this was a dark room? Milton. Push! Fort Kelvin. This seems to be a very cool room. I like this one way better. Fort Sam and Fort Kelvin, and one of them separated it. Why did they do that?
Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Oh! Okay.
And that he never talked about him.
I want to go up here first, if I can. Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So we go up this way? Wait, what did it say? To command center. That's cute. Explore the universe. Okay, he was definitely more into
I guess my grandpa
astronauts.
didn't like history any more than my mom did.
The past is the past. Calvin.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, we're on the
My brother
swing.
said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh boy.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that
No.
day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Not for me, it isn't.
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Oh my god, guys.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Ooh.
and maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh my god.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Oh god.
That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
And fly he did. Ooh, I have goosebumps all over.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Everybody did, right? Who didn't try to? Right? I mean... Okay.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Why that? Oh, it's so cute though. And somebody sealed it shut. Do I have to go back the way that I got it in? Oh no, what's this? I love these little things. These little secrets and books and stuff. That's so cool. Oh. I want to have secrets in my house like that. That is so cool. I want to have a door that is concealed by a bookshelf or something one day.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I don't know which way I need to go first. Let's go here first. But I don't want to go out there yet. This seems to be like the general house right now. Let's go here first. Eee! Milton. Barbara Finch.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Is that Bigfoot? My friend Bigfoot. Okay. This is Barbara's room. And there's a bra. Okay. Okay.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Dreadful stories?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans.
Ooh.
It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Oh.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
That was a good
Now
scream.
that was a great scream.
Yeah.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh shit.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Oh.
Okay,
Angry.
I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
Yeah, your dad is
There's
cool.
a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
back in a sec.
Got a
20
clue.
minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Uh-oh.
So Barbara went to look for him.
Uh-oh.
Right on cue.
Rip Rick.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
That is so cool. And now I'm playing the comic. That is so cool.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Why did Rick have a crutch? Am I gonna... Sorry. Bam! Sorry, bam! 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 I like that I can smack things now. Bam! 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 There was a bloody handprint.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Uh-oh. The Hookman killer.
Fridge rattled and grew still.
It's gonna be a raccoon.
Oh dear!
That's Rick.
Oh!
Smack! You idiot!
Barb,
You had it coming.
Relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Late picture show.
Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh boy. Okay, we're going up. I like this comic style as well. It's very early Telltale. Okay. I'm coming up. And I have a weapon. And I'm not afraid to use it.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island Police police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Damn.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
Here, through here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
The voice. Okay, we're in Molly's room now. Am I supposed to go through here? Am I supposed to go through there? Where am I supposed to go? I guess through here.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh man, I'm going down there. I swear to God, I'm going down there, and he's gonna be gone when I get there. Every horror game ever, or movie, or whatnot. Every horror situation. He's gonna be gone. He's gonna be gone. He's gone. I knew it.
The hookman had vanished.
Poof. Again.
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Jesus. Ding dong. Where's this blasted bastard?
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Shit, behind you, behind you, behind you!
Oh dear.
There was an act!
I'd come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard.
Oh god.
But that's another story.
The poor kid.
As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Eerie tale. Okay. Oh, with the ear on the back.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I mean, in the end, she got famous, I guess. There's a comic about her. Yeah, it must be tough when you're a child star, and then, you know, it's really hard to live up to the expectations. I guess that happens with a lot of child stars. So this is Barbara's area here. I can't do anything else, so we go back and then back into the hallway, I guess. Now we know that we can get into the basement if we just keep on winding the music box.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Mm-hmm. Now we know what we gotta do there.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Let's go to the music box first. I do not
It's
remember
funny.
what it was.
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
All of these doors are locked. Gosh, it's so dark in here. This has actually been repaired, so... Huh. Peculiar. I think it was downstairs. The music box, that is? Yeah, next to the basement. Yeah, makes sense. I'm very sorry for the darkness. There you go. Very cool, very well done. Ooh. My grandma also had a pool table in the basement and a bar, which was pretty cool. Of course, I never got to use it because I was a child, but the house itself was pretty amazing. Sven.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Yeah, it looks a bit rusty. I can see that. Oh, lots of woodwork stuff. I like that. And there's the dragon thing. Just the miniature version. That should not be able to kill people if it falls on them.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay, what kind of packages?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Ooh, presents! I like presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Wait a minute. So the refrigerator is also a door? That is amazing. I can't see shit, guys. I'm very sorry.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
And where did he go?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Okay. That is a lot of food.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
It's like a bunker. Walter! Okay, Walter lived in the basement? Aww. This is pretty cool though, I have to say. Okay, what's here? Walter, 1952 to 2005.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Blind.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
I don't like this.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule,
1968.
living for today.
Peaches. I
I
love
always
these
expected to be
peaches.
dead tomorrow.
Okay, 8 years later.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
I guess so, yeah.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
A monster on the other
Almost
side of the
friendly.
door? I love what they did with the text. More canned peaches!
And then one day, everything just
2005. Oh, this is his death year.
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
I mean, waiting sucks, right? I don't know what exactly he was waiting for. Maybe I missed it. Maybe he said so, but just like living your lifetime away in some bunker and never seeing sunlight or anything would drive me nuts. I would rather have a short, happy life instead of a long one.
I know it's out there
unfulfilled.
somewhere.
It's. What is it's?
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin.
Am I taking the hammer?
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Okay.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Anything with canned peaches, eh?
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
Amen.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Ain't no way. Oh, mate. I love how they put the can opener right
Walter died
underneath
when I
his
was
head.
6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Yeah, like I said, I love that they put the can opener right underneath his picture.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Aw, just a picture so he has something to look out to? So was he just like terrified of what he'd seen and experienced with Barbara? Because she was murdered or something and he was just like traumatized? And then he didn't want to leave the place anymore and you just wanted to be in a bunker.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
I hope I'm not gonna be run over by a train.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
What else was she keeping?
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
I guess this is where the trash went. Ugh.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two,
The belly?
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
Or red?
and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
How so?
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Yeah. It's kind of a bit of a dark humor, right? To like put a train here when he died to a train. Where was the train coming from, though? And why are there
I don't know
chairs
if I should even be writing this.
in the trees? Why are there chairs in the trees? This is beautiful. I like that. The chairs are a bit weird, but you know.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Don't say that, Edith.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, this is for her baby.
the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I don't know if I'm supposed to go this way or not, but I'm just trying. This is quite nice. Now, can I go down the pier here, or how it's called? I don't see anything, so probably not worth, really, to go here. Huh. Okay, let's go back. Up the stairs. There's the house. Ding ding. I think it's a boy over there. The red light. On the little mini island.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
There's the swing. Wait a minute. Can I go there? Not from here, I'd wager. Ah, this is the other side. Okay, there's a doggy door here that I came through. Gary's potting mix. Okay, let's go this way. I want to go to the statue there.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I mean, on the way to the house, to this location, there were people dying, so it was kind of a necessity, I guess.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but...
What?
The pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
This is the pet cemetery?
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. Lucy was a doggo, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe, Schatzi, that's German. Shadow. Actually, we have a cat here in this area. Sometimes we go on night walks, in the dark, obviously. And we have this black cat just following us, and he's the absolute cutest. Always wants to cuddle, and he follows you like a shadow. Like, even when you're just moving on, he's just like... You always hear the little... When he's rustling in the bushes behind you, and he's like always just following you everywhere. And then at a certain point, he's turning back. But yeah, we named him Shadow, because he follows you like a shadow. Oliver... Bob... Don't tell me you had a frog. Ugh. Bailey...
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch. Calvin Finch. Sven Finch. Edie Finch. Walter Finch. Barbara Finch. Hey, there's the statue.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
As much as you want, you can't change the past. It is what it is, right? Oh, that's Edie and Sven and the baby. And this is Odin on the drowning house. It's actually pretty cool.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh no, they almost made it to this place, but... Oh, well that is frustrating. Like, so close. So close.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
I thought maybe there was gonna be more happening. Maybe I'm gonna be teleported to
Edie's
that
side
house.
was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Gus Finch.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Aw. Must be horrible if you see your entire family just wasting away and all the, you know, brothers and sisters and whatnot just dying. Gus Finch, Sam Finch, Gregory Finch. That is a big cemetery. That must have been a massive family. Milton Finch. Sanjay Kumar. Wait,
She
what?
lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did.
Who was
I get
that?
why she tried so hard to protect us.
Lewis Finch. Little Crown, aw. But hey, who's Sanjay Kumar?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I mean, are we 17 right now? How long have we been gone? To come back one day? It sounds like we've been gone for years.
But looking back on it now,
She said they were moving away when she was 11, so it's been 6 years, but it sounded like they didn't really part on good terms or anything.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a good idea. These branches are a bit mossy and like old and oh my god, please don't die. Please don't get hurt. Please, please, please step. Oh. Oh dear. Okay. Man, to be honest though, this location of the house, I would love to have a house like that. There's beach, there is the woods. This is perfect. This is so far away from everything. If I'd still have great internet, I would take it. I would love to live in a house like that. I mean, maybe not as crooked and weird as this, and not with all the clutter that they have inside, but oh, there's ladder. You know,
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
military stuff, I guess. A lot in common, eh?
They were both pretty intense.
Okay, I don't like all the hunting stuff that I see here. Oof. Aw. Okay, I guess this is more story, yeah. U.S. Marines, Sam. I'm gonna...
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
I don't know if it's afraid or just uncomfortable. Apart from all the dead animals being stuffed and hung on a wall, this room is pretty nice, I think. This cat just smacking the squirrel. Oh, Lord. Oh, this jewelry. K. At the cemetery, the statue was Odin, and then it was Kay and Sven, I think. So many people. Ingeborg and Odin, and they hit Edie. Yeah. Oh boy. Sorry. It is quite the family tree, you have to admit. Wow, nice sniper rifle. Lawrence Smalls, Kilborn. Okay. The selfie.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? We'll never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Aw.
Oh, dang it.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
I guess I'm supposed to take more pictures of the birds on the island. This is cool. Oh, the music is so peaceful and nice. I'm so sorry. It's probably super obvious. But I'm just being stupid. Nope. I don't get it. Maybe it's buggy. Maybe I already photographed what I was supposed to photograph.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
I tried to turn around further and it didn't work for some time.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
He's just peeing at the tree. Dad.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
I'm just taking photos of everything, guys. Snacker stackers.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Found it! Oh.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Wait, I'm supposed to shoot the thing? I'm supposed to shoot the animal?
Dad, I...
Just breathe.
Aww. I don't think she wants to.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
Aww, no.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Yeah, and she hates it. Oh wait, I can move.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, I was taking too long. Oh man, the poor kid.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
sick.
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh dear. Sorry, no pun intended,
Of
but...
all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh dear. So... Well, I guess it was more than just twitching, eh? Okay, I can go this way. I think I explored all of this and
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Ooh. This looks tiny and not very spacious.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Finch control. Oh god. A baby? Really? Sorry. Controls. Gregory. Oh my god, the view. Oh. Gregory. Oh god, just turned 1 year. Oh man, that is sad. That is just sad.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Hang on. I want to read about all of them. Divorce contract. Lawsuit has been filed against you. No, I wanted to read. Please tell me I can still read it. Okay, Carlisle, Sam Finch. Divorce contract, Sam Finch. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of this.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh, the chubby feet.
The rest of us don't.
The chubby feet. Gregory. I can control the frog.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
I'm 1 year old and I'm alone in a bathtub and she's closing the door to it?
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Bing! Now I have a lot of little duckies. Rubber duckies!
He reminded me so much of Calvin.
Oh.
Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw.
Can I get the... Oh,
Sure,
I want the...
yeah.
Yay! I want the whale in here! Are you stuck, little duckies? Am I supposed to do something with the whale? Come with me, little... I turned him around. Oh! I want the soap. Flush. No. Hang on. I need to push the whale a bit further, I think.
I know
Haha!
how sad it sounds.
I got something. The soap! I got
But
soap!
I'm worried about a baby being too happy. I can feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
I was playing with that! Mom!
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Put the water back on!
She could have told us about the world he saw.
Whee! Do I have to pop the bubbles again? Oh, oh.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About
I'm a
everything.
green slime baby. But my green fingers, mate. Ew.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy.
Oh no, the baby drowned in the bathtub. Oh god.
I want you to be happy too.
That is such an unnecessary death.
Love, Sam.
Like, no phone call is that important that you leave your 1-year-old baby in the bathtub all by himself. Just no. No, never. Never ever. Take the baby out. Gus. He seemed to be a little punk. A poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Aww.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Wow.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Okay.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Am I gonna destroy the tent now?
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
That seems reasonable. Bam. Gus, you okay?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Aww.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
No. So he just died in the storm? I guess? With sympathy, deepest sympathy, help and comfort. Why is this like a baby bad and a kid's bad, and then there's like a punching bag? Race flag, duties, routines. What the hell is this? This looks like a gym. Can I go up this way? That'd be so cool. I'll try that. But oh no, actually I think this is the only way forward. House rules, emergency. No playing outside without permission, no answering door for strangers, no messes after dark, all chores before dark, respect others. Gus, Dawn, Gregory. They all have their own light? Okay. Alright, let's climb up the wall. This is so cool.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
That is a pretty neat little loft here. It's very colorful, I like it. Oh cool, we can go down this, the fire pole. Ooh. Alright, first off, Dawn and Sanjay.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Ah! Sanjay is her father. Okay. Now it's coming together. 10 ways to teach critical thinking. Critical thinking is a good skill to have. Copy password. Fly to India. In 1987. Dawn Finch. Okay. Holy Bible.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
I am not very religious type. Quite the contrary, I guess.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Wow. What a view. Okay, there's no going down there, but we can go up here.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
So she turned back?
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh, they all had their little
And to see kids in the house again.
It seems like they all had their little flower beds. Mint, thyme, sage, basil. That's neat. Oh my god. I would be sitting here drinking wine or beer and just enjoying the view.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Yeah, they just kept adding to the house more and more and more. What a nice view, guys. Gosh.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Normal for the Finches. I doubt that. Multiplication tables. Oh. So homeschooling, eh? Edith, Barbara, Gus, Molly, Sven, Sam, Calvin, Odin, Gregory. Lewis rules. Okay, Lewis.
But it didn't last.
Aww. What happened? To teach and to learn, Dawn Finch. What? Wait, she wrote that? 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. Scientific method. Observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, and conclusion. Sounds about right. Odin Finch. The curse. Classifications of living things. Okay. Great job. Oh, shoot.
Beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Castle? Milton Castle. That's cute. So obviously I can't go through here since it's shut, but I guess we go through the window. Let me just go around real quick. Maybe there's some more information if I go around. And that is a big old nope. Alright. Wow, the game is very beautifully done, I think. I like the style. This looks like a door. Oh, the music. Wait, it's this door. You seem to have been interested in architecture. Very cool. Cool. Oh, the music is so beautiful. And drawing. So he was really interested in drawing and in architecture, I guess? Milton. So we don't know if he's still alive or not, right? He was never found, he was just missing? The
Milton
magic
Finch
paintbrush.
in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh guys, I can't... There you go. Achoo! Oh wow, this is oh Inception. Oh, he was drawing his own door and then he left to another world or something maybe? Au revoir. So if I go down again now, can I interact with that door maybe?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
4. I want to go down there and interact now with the door.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Okay. I thought maybe there would be like a hidden thing. If you could open it, you know, some magic happens again. But nope.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
We never used the fire pole down to the boys' area of the room again. Okay, what's up here?
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
There's a boat. There's a boat on the roof of the house. What the? Who built this? Who built
After he
this?
graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Okay. Do I have to go on there like this? Okay, I guess so, yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Too high. Don't like. No, no. No, no, no. Me no likey. Ooh, groovy. Do you see that?
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Wow. Fibonacci spiral and stuff. Okay. Lewis Finch. From Dawn Finch. Greater Seattle Institute
Dear
of
Mrs.
Psychology.
Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Okay, we're chopping fish heads.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh!
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved.
Okay, this is difficult.
And
Bats?
toads.
Ugh. White toads.
And things that have not names.
Oh
He
god.
knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. even
Oh, God.
encouraged him.
Oh god. His mind
It
place
seemed
is
very
taking over.
promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Aww. A little doggo. The fish just coming in there.
On
Into
the
this
edge
whole
of a city
scenario.
he named Lewis Topia.
Dystopia. Okay.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
In his mind. That's fascinating.
Then he made musicians.
And the people.
And songs for them to play.
I love the music.
He talked about starting a band.
Oh, hello.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery.
Okay.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him.
What?
That all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Yeah. Wasn't that the point?
So he could do whatever he wished.
That's true. He could do that. Oh.
He held an election for mayor.
In his head.
And he won.
Obviously.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Okay. What do we do in this game? Whee!
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
New Louisville.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Oh boy.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh,
even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Take your hands away from the fish, mother. So back to Lewis and Minneapolis. I love that pun. That was great.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen. Ooh.
Handsome queen.
Whoosh. And then?
The queen was on her own quest for
sinister serpents or radiant rainbows. Let's keep it positive.
Radiant rainbows.
Oh shit. Oh, oh, oh. Bonk. Bonk. Do I need to punt? Oh no, I failed. But am I supposed to go through them? Silver harp, electric guitar.
Electric sitar.
Sitar? Oh, oops. I read that wrong. Oh no! Oh, you have to go. Ooh. Dang it, I didn't know.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
The moon changes a lot of positions.
Even then, his
Fun
logic
too.
remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh god, he's gonna chop his hand off, I swear.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his
So
own
weird.
eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
I'm so immersed into the story and into the fish chopping.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him.
Where's my fish?
That the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
I mean... our thoughts and feelings are not really material, but they are real, right? You could argue that the same goes for the imagination. Our brain cannot tell apart dreams and reality, so we really feel the pain when we are feeling pain in our dreams and stuff. I can see his point. I like that everything
Began to
is
forget the
glowing.
world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
That is a lot of dead fish.
He
A
began to
lot.
despise the man with a royal contempt.
Bro, you're not doing anything. Lewis? Am I supposed to go anywhere? Mr. Finch? Am I supposed to go up there? Oh, maybe I am, eh?
I still thought I could save him.
What?
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Uh-oh. Did he put his head under the guillotine?
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Hi. Hello.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His queen waited, holding his crown.
Uh-oh. I see it already. There's the guillotine. Oh no.
There was only one thing left to do.
Oh god. He did it.
Bend down his head. I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That is sad.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
So he killed himself to be the person that he was in his imagination, rather than the person that he was in real life? Oh man, that is kind of sad.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Oof. High school diploma. Lewis Finch. He had a fridge in here. Cool. I just want to say that the music in Minneapolis was pretty cool.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Why?
I'm
Poor
not
grandma.
sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Oof. Poor grandma.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Why? To leave the area that might be cursed?
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Literally everything. Like, all the furniture, all the belongings, everything.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe I should have come sooner.
Is that my room now? Imagine you're getting called for dinner or something in the kitchen. Have to go through all of this.
But it had to end one way or another.
Oh, wow.
All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
Is it a quill?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Seal the library?
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Ooh, through the bookshelf, okay. Sneaky sneaks.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
History of the Finches by Edie Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh.
That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Oh.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Ooh, sheesh.
God, it smelled awful.
Yeah.
No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
What? I didn't move at all. I just went straight. I didn't move at all. I just looked down on the ground once.
I started seeing things.
Okay, a stag.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Like, for example?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Maybe.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Why, Mom? No, no, Mom.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No, Grandma.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Gone. Gone as in dead, or gone as
After
she
that,
left?
we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it.
That's cool.
But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh no.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Is this what I think it is?
See it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh no, she died. She died at childbirth?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh, what? I forgot this. I forgot this part. Absolutely. A story by Giant Sparrow. Oh, well done, Giant Sparrow, for Shirley Dallas, 1948 to 2013. Guys. Games like these can really get me. This was so beautifully crafted, so well done. The storytelling was so sweet, just exploring and, you know, just investigating items and doing these little puzzles, and it was very interactive. I often had to turn something around or move or open things. So, and it was just like watching a movie, but it's interactive in a way. It was very, very well done. And I'm happy that I played it again because I forgot a lot of the story parts. I had just like images in my head, and as I said, I was very distracted when I played it for the first time, and this was so sweet and so well done. I will have a look if Giant Sparrow did any other games, because this game is amazing, and I hope there will be another part of a game something like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. Thank you so much for watching. You have a beautiful rest of your day, and I hope I see you for the next one. Bye bye.